Hello, Colonial sports fans. I'm Sean Grant here in the Charles E. Smith Center, where moments ago I got a chance to catch up with Jair Bolden, a guard on the GW men's basketball team. I talked with him about how he feels his team has performed up to this point in the season, how he feels they can improve as they get closer to the conference championships, and for him, what it's like playing alongside freshman standouts like Terry Nolan Jr. and transfer students like Bo Ziegler. So now, Jair, as you guys have kind of moved into the middle part of the season, you've played in some conference games now. What do you think you guys need to improve upon as you get closer to the A10 championships?
I think one of the things that we're trying to put an emphasis on is our defense, continuing to apply pressure to teams, and also on offense, learning more of each other because, we feel like sometimes we don't play together as well as we should. We have a lot of talent on the court, but we don't always play to our strengths as an individual and then as a team. So just trying to increase the defensive intensity and learning to play together and grow together more.
Now, who else alongside yourself do you expect to step up as you guys get closer to that championship tournament?
I couldn't tell you. We have a whole bunch of guys that are extremely capable of stepping up. We've seen guys like Bo that have stepped up within these couple games that we've had. So I wish I could. Obviously, Yuta's going to step up even more than he has, but we have a team full of guys who are capable. So I couldn't even tell you.
Now, going off of that point about Bo Ziegler, what do you think he brings to the court on a regular basis?
Well, obviously he's extremely athletic. He brings a lot of athleticism and height and passion. But one of the things that we look for him to do the most is lead. He's an older guy. We have a pretty young team this year. So whenever he's out there leading and making a lot of hustle plays, as long as the athletic plays that everyone loves to see, it's huge for us.
Now, talking about being a younger team, one of those star young players, Terry Nolan Jr., obviously played very well up to this point. What's it like playing along him? You guys are both big athletic guards. So how do you think you guys work off of each other?
Yeah, it's great. We talk about it all the time in the locker room, ways that we can get each other shots, ways that we can play together more. And I think we're learning and we're growing. We play together in practice all the time. We try stuff. So his growth and my growth, I feel like, are intertwined. The better he plays, the better I play. The better I play, the better he plays. So we're just going to continue to keep growing offensively and defensively.
Now, last season, at least from my perspective, it seems like you looked to attack the rim a lot more and get into that paint and create points that way, versus this season you're looking to shoot a little bit more. Is that something that is in the way that Coach Joseph has been making the offensive game plan, or is this a personal growth, you wanting to work on your jump shot? What's played into that?
Well, I'd say our team last year, we didn't have a lot of guys that were getting in the paint as much as we do this year. Like our best player was Tyler, who obviously finished in the paint a lot, but he was a sniper from three-point range. So a lot of times when I come off a screen, guys would be so worried about him, the paint would just be open. This year we have a different team where they guard the three-point line a lot less than they did last year. So a lot of times that's just a shot that I have to take, and I'm confident in it. My guys are confident in me taking that shot.
Now, you, as clearly the lead guard on this team, and still only a sophomore, but leading this team with some other supporting players alongside, what does it mean to you to be that lead guard? The guy that has your fingertips all over the ball all the time, always having to make things happen. What do you think goes into being a player like that?
Yeah, well, as far as on the court, it's tough sometimes to have the ball and be involved in every play. It's something that you love to do as a basketball player. Personally, I think I should be involved in every play. I'm confident enough to be. But what Coach Mojo has really been pushing me to grow as just being as a vocal leader on the court. Because I'm the guy with the ball in my hands all the time, people are often looking to me to either say things or call a play or just anything of that sort. So what I'm trying to work on right now is just my growth as a leader as opposed to as a player, because everyone can get better as a player, but being a leader it helps everyone as opposed to just individual goals.
Now, the season, very long season, always is, and there's still a big chunk left. How are you guys holding up health-wise? I know, again, you guys play a physical style of game that takes its toll. How are you guys feeling on the court, off the court?
We have a couple of knick-knack injuries. I'm sure every team has those, but we're holding up. We're continuing to play hard. I know Coach Mojo has a great practice plan for if guys are banged up or not. We make a lot of adjustments to that. But knock on wood, no one's seriously injured. So
we've seen you wearing a boot a little bit around campus. That's obviously you're still practicing. Really not something of concern, or something you're working through?
Yeah, it's just I have a contusion on my foot. It's nothing. I can still practice and play. They just want me to take minimal damage to it when I don't have to. So I'm not on the court.
And one last question now. Again, you've talked about how this is a very young team. Where do you see this team growing, not even in this season, but beyond into next season and after that? Because you guys do have a very bright future as a young team.
Yeah, I mean, I think the sky's the limit for us. I think this year, I'm not even going to think about next year, but I think this year we can still grow and be like a much better team than we're showing right now. But like years to come, I think we're just going to continue to grow, and Coach Mojic can continue to grow as a head coach, and the players will continue to grow. And I think we can be as good as we want to be.
All right, thank you, Jair.
Thank you.